Mittwoch, 11 Uhr. Herzlich willkommen, meine Damen und Herren.
Wednesday, 11 o'clock. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the German Prevention Day. This is the last broadcast of the year. It is also the official conclusion of the 27th German Prevention Day. So we did that actually. So we were particular difficulties because we had, of course, to take particular consideration because of the COVID-19 epidemic, and so then there were two different kinds of the 27th German Prevention Day. First of all, we had then an online broadcast every day, every Wednesday at 11 o'clock, and then we had also also part in person. And the 4th and the 5th of October, this was the time when it took place in Hanover. And so then we're going to see then what happened. And of course, we're going to see also the perspective of the 28th German Prevention Day in Mannheim. Now we're going to see first and foremost so the online part of this year's Prevention Day. So it took place every Wednesday, so we're 34 altogether. So there were a total of 86 online lectures, 85 online practical impulses, and 5 online workshops. And so then this was from March to the end of November 2022. So we had this online offers only for the German Prevention Day participants, so which means that they were in the foyer where you were also today, and they had a possibility to see these offers. And then so we can also see that by the end of this German Prevention Day, many of different lectures were then recorded. Not all different participants have approved that, but most of them approved that, and that's the reason why that started from December you have the possibility to see and to watch and to listen to all the different contributions on our website, on our YouTube channel. On top of that, so we had the DPT-TV, and we have also the communication kits, which means that we had a very strong cooperation with our partners. And we had so the possibility to work together, and so I'd like to show you particularly the expert report. So the topic of this year was children in the focus, and that's the reason why we had a good scientific report led by Professor Gina Rosa-Wollinger that has brought together different kinds of information, so you can read it, you can see different videos, and that's something that you can find already here on our website. And this scientific report has constituted the basis for our Hanover declaration of this year. This is not the first one because the DPT has already then published many of them, but it is absolutely important for us that so we could also then draw all the different scientific results of our Congress. This is something that is particularly then showing science, politics, and practice, which is, of course, essential for our work. And we believe that we have reached our results despite all the different pandemic constrictions and restrictions, and that's the reason why we really focused on prevention. And we are going to see also some hopes and wishes for next year's. But then there was also then a second base of the 27th German Prevention Day into 2022. This was, of course, our Congress in person on the 4th and 5th October in the HCC Hanover. We had our Congress in person. We were particularly satisfied with almost 1,000 participants. After this COVID-19 break, we were particularly happy, of course, to meet you in person and to listen to different contributions. But of course, there was a very large exhibit with a lot of information and communication possibilities. With today's broadcast, of course, you can see that we have done a lot. So which means that a lot of different files now from the foyer are going to be transferred to our website. But a German Prevention Day needs to have, of course, a very rational assessment, which means all those who participated in the Congress that were also present on the online events, or maybe also then in the Congress in presence. Well, you have received an email from us this morning, and this is something that require an assessment on this year's German Prevention Day. So we need your feedback. We can understand what we can improve, and really hope that this is something that we can implement next year. Now we're going to see the prevention of we're going to see the perspective of the 28th the German Prevention Day, 12th and 13th June 2023 in Mannheim. The focus will be crisis and prevention. And the patronage is the Minister President of Baden-Württemberg.
Der Deutsche Präventionstag
The German
2023
Prevention
in Mannheim.
Day, number 28 in Mannheim. So we're going to see a very modern city with the different facets. So from the Baroque time, so we can see all the different characteristics and features of the city in the city center. In Mannheim, so is also represented a technical progress that you can see today. Directly next to the tower, you can see here the Congress Center with different contributions on the topic crisis and prevention.
Wenn sich die Sonne dem Horizont nähert, zeigen sich die
So
Wahrzeichen.
when the sun is coming closer to the horizon, and you see a new fascinating aspect of Mannheim. You see here the Louisiana Park, very beautiful position, showing us all the Chinese pavilion. And you see then every year thousands of visitors. You see also this wonderful area here where you can find also the prevention day that is going to take place here in this wonderful area.
Wir freuen uns, Sie am
And we're
12.
particularly happy to welcome you on the 12th and the 13th of June 2023 in Mannheim.
Wir freuen uns sehr auf diesen
We're
Kongress.
particularly happy to participate in this German Prevention Day in Mannheim. Next year, you do not need to decide, shall I go there or shall I just participate online? It will be just a German Prevention Congress then in a person. And I think that through different emails and telephones calls, so you really ask us to have just a normal German Prevention Congress, just the one we did it in the last 25 years, which means 2 very intense days with a lot of program, something that you can see in person. As already mentioned, we are going to have just an in-person event, but we don't want to give up, of course, the opportunity online for the DPT-TV, but we're going to detach it. It's not a part of the Prevention Congress. Starting from January, we will not always be there at 11 o'clock on Wednesday there, but we'll give you the possibility to see and to watch news and different contributions on our website. And we'll be very happy if you're also interested in that. This is what I wanted to say today. This was what I wanted to say about the 27th German Prevention Congress. Bye-bye. See you next year. Bye-bye.